Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World Japan. So, I'm currently one quick war away from finishing this game, because I only need to take Gao and Tenochtitlan, and both of these cities belong to Monty right now. So, I do have World Congress in session, World Ideology, Autocracy, yeah, I guess I can just vote for whatever, because this game is about to end really. The only thing I'm really waiting for right now is my fleet. I need to move my fleet right here, close to Tenochtitlan, so that will take 6 or 7 turns. And I'm going to use the Great Artist for a Golden Age. That's plus 20% production, so that's actually kind of useful, I suppose. I do have all the units that I need though. My plan right now is to use my 2 nuclear missiles to nuke Tenochtitlan, then paradrop all the XCOM squads right next to the city, and then I should be able to take it on the next turn after that quite easily. I already moved all of my stealth bombers to this city right here, so they are definitely in range. And I moved all my jet fighters to Kebi. So I have more than enough firepower to take Tenochtitlan, and obviously Gao will fall immediately after I declare war. Especially since it's down to 1 population, so it lost a lot of its combat strength and hit points. My entire army is standing by, so I will definitely take it on the same turn I declare war on. And then I'll take Tenochtitlan on the next turn after that. Even if Monty retakes Gao on the next turn, I'll just take it back immediately after. So this is just a formality, most likely. Yeah, that's a lot of city connections established, and suddenly plus 297 gold per turn. Yeah, that's actually because I have open borders with Askia. So I'm actually glad that I won't have to declare war on Askia. That makes my job a little bit easier, I suppose. Not that it would make a major difference, it definitely wouldn't. But that means I'm not going to lose my city connections. I can just keep open borders with him. He's having a really bad time against Monty right now. I don't think he has any nukes himself. He might actually get completely wiped out, because he's down to 4 cities? 5 cities. I guess Monty probably won't go for Lyon or Avignon. But either way, he will almost definitely lose these 2. They are already down to red. Yeah, the jet fighters will stay. No, not airstrike, intercept. And I'll just fortify all of these units. I do have open borders with Monty, but his army will get kicked out of my territory as soon as I declare war. That's why I'm setting up here inside my actual borders, in case that wasn't obvious enough. He will go here. I need to wait for these rocket artillery units to regain full health. Alright, and this guy will go here. This is more or less my entire army. And the Mongols are still at war with Assyria. They have been at war with Assyria for a long time now, which is obviously great for me. That's exactly the reason why I bribed them to go to war with Assyria. Just to keep them off my back. So, they definitely won't be a problem. I mean, this game is almost done. And I do have some defenses near Karakorum, so even if they suddenly change their mind, for whatever reason, I can still defend that city just fine. I can actually send a giant death robot here to Turfan, because I can. I won't need all of these units. Now I need to repair this. Alright, next. Or not. Oh yeah, this guy, yeah, you will just stay here and heal. And same with that one. Alright, I need to wait around 6 turns. Monty does have a lot of units. He's actually number 1 in terms of pure military strength right now. Let's have a look at military manpower. Oh no, the Mongols are. Okay, interesting. 1 million. Yeah, he launched an invasion on Malacca. Oh, that's because Malacca is under my protection. Oh yeah, there was a quest in the city-state that got me 40 influence for free. Well, I want to maintain my relations with the Mongols. I wouldn't want them to attack me right before I take Tenochtitlan. Again, they won't as long as they are at war with Assyria. But I am still sending some giant death robots here, in case they get any silly ideas. They don't actually have modern armor right now, just regular tanks. And yeah, Askia lost Jene, And he's about to lose Malacca. I keep confusing Malacca with Malacca, the city-state, with the actual city. Osaka is starving, what? How is it starving? Oh yeah, I need to repair this. Right. Where's my worker? Oh yeah, I moved him to Kyoto for some strange reason. Alright then. Let's keep moving. How many turns do I need to get here? 5 turns. Alright. Well, 6 turns because I need to have a turn. As in, I need to have all my movement points available before I declare war. I do have open borders with Monty, so I can move through here without too many problems. I can actually go through here. I checked before I started doing this. Alright, let's go. So I won't actually need telecommunications. I will finish the research, but I don't really need it for anything. Fortify. And I guess I can move this one south. So I do have to say, this game was amazingly fun. I achieved exactly what I wanted to achieve. A lot of late game wars. The late game wars is something I enjoy a lot in Civilization 5. And I'm really happy that I actually got to use the giant death robots in actual legitimate war. Because even though that's not a new unit in the expansion, I haven't really used them before. My games were always over, long before I got to actually use the giant death robots. They come so late in the technology tree that most games are usually over by then, especially on higher difficulty levels. And I'm still so many technologies ahead. I had a significant technology lead for like 40% of this game. If I go to Info Addict, actually, I can see a nice graph. Oh yeah, these are wonders. I wonder where this came from. Where did I get all of these wonders? I have no idea. And technologies. Where are technologies? There we go. Yeah, this is me. So as you can see, I got the technology lead around here. And I never really lost it. And I had significant technology lead for around 30% of this game. Once you do get technology lead on Deity, you have to really screw up to actually lose it. If you keep doing things right. Right, keep moving. My submarine will get left behind a little bit. I don't really need my submarine. I'm mostly bringing it with me just to protect my missile cruisers. But I don't think that will be necessary. My 2 nuclear missiles alone will do a ton of damage to Tenochtitlan, and then I will attack the city 4 times with my missile cruisers, and then I can just use my stealth bombers. So even if I were to lose all of my missile cruisers on the first turn, I can still take the city just fine. I just fortified with some units. Anyway, I think I'm going to move some more units west to Karakorum. I don't think I'm going to need them here, but I definitely won't need them here. Yeah, these cities are allied with Attila. Right, I'll just move that giant death robot here. Just to be safe. Alright, and the cargo ship. Oh yeah, that's one of the old ones, I think. Let's see, 22 gold. Well, I'm not going to establish trade routes with Monty. I'll just get a trade route with Carthage. With this city down here. This is the only city Carthage has at the moment. They are actually kind of lucky. Everyone's fighting on the continent, and they are just sitting on their little island, not having to worry about any wars. I'm actually kind of amazed that Dido didn't get wiped out. I mean, she is fairly close to Monty, for example. So I almost expected Monty to wipe her out and take that city. Yeah, he took Malacca as well. So Askia is down to 3 cities. 3 French cities, ironically enough. He doesn't have any of his original cities anymore. He lost them all. Alright, so 4 more turns. So this game should be done in 6 or 7 turns. Something like that. I'm not allied with Buenos Aires anymore. Oh yeah, I think my influence decayed. Below 60, and no one is allied with them, okay. Now I am. It's a bit strange, no one had enough influence to take over. Whatever. Let's keep moving. You go here. Also, I'm not only the technology leader, I also have the largest science output which doesn't happen all that often actually. There we go, I do have the highest science output. And I've not been micromanaging my cities for science for a pretty long time now. In fact, I'm not using my scientist specialist slots in a lot of my cities anymore, because I don't need more technologies. I have all the technologies I need. So I switched a lot of my specialists to engineers instead. What? Attila kicked me out of Buenos Aires? What a douchebag. Yes, I'm sure Assyria causes problems. No, not really. I took all of their biggest cities. Come on. So I'm almost there. 2 more turns probably, and I will be ready to declare war. I bet Monty won't see it coming. I wonder what this army is doing. But yeah, his army is actually quite impressive as well. Look at all these rocket artillery units. But this is going to be a rather short war. But this is exactly why I am going for Monty last. Well, this is not the only reason, but I won't have to deal with his army, I just need to take his capital cities. And you know the funniest part of all of this? Monty is still very friendly towards me. He doesn't even have any concerns about my warmongering. And I have a lot of positive modifiers with him, so this is the best proof that you can stay friendly with a specific AI or two for most of the game, even if you go for domination victory. But one of the reasons for this is because Aztecs' warmonger hate flavor is at 1. So lowest of all the civilizations, so that definitely contributed to the fact he's still friendly towards me. Anyway, which trade route do I want to go for? This one looks fine. So in the end, this game was actually a little bit easier than I expected it to be. Because that's the side effect of picking all the warmonger type leaders and putting them in one game together. It's very easy to get them to fight each other. And it will still be possible to be friendly with them, even if you have a fairly large warmonger score. Because most of them don't really care about warmongering. For example, Attila tolerates modest warmongering, which you actually get told on the tooltip, from what I remember. Yeah, he doesn't even have any concerns about my warmongering right now. Yeah, Ashurbanipal has early concerns still, after I took his biggest cities. So that's the positive thing about putting all the warmonger type civilizations in one game. Obviously, it still wasn't all that easy if you remember some of my wars, especially some of my early wars. I think the hardest part of this game was dealing with Shaka. That was definitely the hardest part of this game. But I dealt with him by getting others to fight him, which wasn't very hard, considering these were all warmonger type civilizations. It would still be possible with other leaders. I would just have to give them bigger bribes, most likely. Repair this. And Carthage wasn't exactly super easy either, that was actually quite tricky. And the Mongols were pretty damn hard too. Actually, yeah. I think Mongols were harder to deal with than Shaka. Definitely, I would say the Mongols were the hardest war in this entire playthrough, that's for sure. Especially once they started nuking me. I was actually a little bit worried there for a moment. Alright, so looks like I'm almost ready to go. Do I want to wait for my submarine? I don't really have to be honest. I might just declare war on my next turn. Oh yeah, I need more production, new production here. Whatever, I'll just grab something. Stock exchange, fine. So, time to declare war. I wonder if I could get someone else to declare war on Monty. Probably not. Seems unlikely. I might want to protect Attila's court for one turn at least. It would be bad if Monty was actually able to take that. So I might move a melee unit or two and position it in front of Attila's court. That's not a terrible idea. Again, I wouldn't want Monty to actually take that city, because I will need 2 turns to take his capital. I could nuke all of these, That's actually not a terrible idea. Yes, that's not a bad idea at all. I could nuke this entire army. I need to see how much damage I'm going to do with these. So... I should be able to attack with all of them, I think. Can I? Actually, no. Yes, can I? Yes, I can. Right, I can just move into Tenochtitlan's bombardment range. It doesn't matter all that much. Does Monty have some nukes? I don't think he does. I know he had some nukes, but it looks like he already used all of them. What about this city? Oh yeah, he does have 1 nuclear missile and 3 atomic bombs. So I'm going to block the way right here. I can use one of my giant death robots and that's fine. So this guy... I will use all of my XCOM squads and drop them next to Tenochtitlan. I assume Monty will be able to kill some of them, but I only need 1 to survive. And I'll use 1 bazooka, I suppose. So that's fine. Let's move a little bit closer. Yeah, I need to move as close to Gao as possible, preferably. You go here. And you go here. So I'll wait 1 more turn. Yep. And bring that submarine here. So we are declaring war on the next turn. My nuclear missiles are ready. And I still need to repair this mine. Another cargo ship. It's kind of irrelevant at this point. I'll just grab the same trade route as before. Alright, next. Yes, you wait for the next turn. Telecommunications research is almost completed. Not that I need it. I don't. Come on, give me the next turn. So if I want to use the second nuclear missile on this city to nuke this army, I definitely can. I am close enough with that missile cruiser. I would just have to move first. But we'll see. I think the city should be down to 50% health. Come on. Are we there yet? Give me my turn already. I'm looking forward to nuking this city. Oh, apparently I got what? Oh, did they just hook that up? Whatever. Oh, hey, I actually got new XCOM squad. But this one is not close enough to para-drop all the way. At least probably not. It actually is, okay. Yeah, these things have massive range. I underestimated their range. So I moved some of my XCOM squads a little bit closer to make sure they are close enough to Monty's capital, but that wasn't even necessary. Anyway, I'm ready to declare war, so let's do this. I need to take Gao on the same turn I declare war on, preferably. Or well, technically I don't have to do that, but I kind of want to. I'm still tempted to nuke all of these. That's a lot of rocket artillery units. Yeah, it would be nice getting rid of them. So, we'll see, maybe I will. Either way, let's declare war. This is going to be fun. I bet he didn't see that one coming. Yes, I'm taking advantage. So, first things first, I'm actually going to watch the fireworks. So, quick combat off, and let's nuke the capital. So, I'll see how much damage I'll do, and then decide what to do with the other nuclear missile. But this should leave the city at 50%. That's a bit loud. Come on. Oh, did they shoot it down? I can't actually move the camera right now. Let's turn off quick... Actually, no, let's use quick combat. No, it did work. The animation just didn't really show. I have no idea why. Right, so the other nuclear missile... I think I'm going to nuke all of this. That seems to be the better choice. Maybe. I don't want him to take Attila's court, that's for sure. I'm still thinking about it. Well, first, let's try to take Gao. I should be in range to attack it with my rocket artillery at least once. Come on. Yeah, I'm just going to turn quick combat on again. I might wait for the next turn. Maybe I will. I can just move into the city's range. I'm still thinking about that other nuke and the best way to actually use it. Well, before I decide, Let's do some damage to this city. Oh great, I can't actually attack it from here. I might have to get rid of that carrier. And my submarine is not close enough? No, not really. Okay. I'll move these other missile cruisers first. Yeah, this carrier is getting in the way. I have to get rid of that before I can attack the city, apparently. Yes, I do. Okay, fine. Great. I think I'll just use jet fighter for that. No, they will not be close enough. Or stealth bomber. I have 6 stealth bombers in the back. So there we go. Now I can attack the city. I can move one more tile like this. This won't do that much damage though. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that other nuke. But that nuke won't do that much damage. And I will nuke one of my missile cruisers if I use it like this. Yeah, I'm a little bit on the fence right now. This is a lot of units. They will do significant damage to my army. Yeah, I think I'll nuke them. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way. And which exact tile I should attack. Maybe like this one or so. I want to destroy as many rocket artillery units as possible. Or maybe this one. Yeah, like here or so. Just to get rid of these units close to Attila's court. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. So down they go. Quick combat was on, so that's why you didn't actually see it. Alright, let's do some damage now. I will destroy some of these. There's no reason to leave them alive. I still got 6 stealth bombers, so I will definitely take advantage of that. I will start doing damage to Tenochtitlan. I need to nuke it down. Or leave it at red health at least. Since I need to be able to take it on the next turn. This should be enough. Now I can do some damage to Gao. Since I need to take Gao on the next turn again, I'll move in with my giant death robots. Like so. Leave them at full health. And para-drop a few XCOM squads right next to Tenochtitlan. I'll just drop as many as possible right next to the city. And use all of the tiles directly next to the city. And use the remaining XCOM squads for Gao, I suppose. That works. And you go here. Yeah, that should be more than enough. There's no way he can kill 4. That's not going to happen, not in one turn anyway. I still got one guy in Satsuma. So I'll drop him next to Gao, like so. And I got one more guy here. So he can go here. Yeah, that's 4 melee units, and I can do something with that giant death robot still. So, move in here, like so. Not going to bother attacking that infantry, I'll just fortify. Alright, looks good enough. Oh yeah, I can attack that marine if I want to. No, I can't. I'll just leave these guys near Attila's court. Alright, fortify and the next turn. Quick combat is on, otherwise this would take forever. Brussels, whatever, doesn't really matter what exactly I'm going to build there. It's irrelevant. So Monty is kind of screwed. He will kill some of my units because he has a lot of rocket artillery still. But I have more than enough. He will not be able to take Attila's court. There's no way. And there's no way he can prevent me from capturing Gao. Even if he uses a nuke on my city, that's still not going to help him. Yeah, he's trying, but not hard enough. I lost 2 units total, including my submarine. 3 units. 4 units? 3 or 4. But Tenochtitlan will be mine, and Gao will be mine as well. So let's finish this then. I'll take Tenochtitlan first. So bombard it with the missile cruisers. And this should be enough now. There we go. So create puppet, now I just need Gao. So this is almost done. I can actually bombard Gao with my rocket artillery now. So I won't even need to use my stealth bombers. And it's done. There we go. So I won domination victory, just as I wanted. This was a very, very exciting game. I achieved exactly what I wanted to achieve with this game, which means a lot of late game wars. That's something I enjoyed the most in Civilization 5. Here's my score. 3,647, but I don't really play for the score. There are a lot of ways to maximize your score. I don't really do that. Let's check the replay then. The replay should be quite interesting. I will go through it. Come on. Are we there yet? Give me the map. Yeah, it takes a while for it to load. Alright, play. But I do have to say, this map template was actually quite interesting to play. I'm definitely glad that I picked a large map for tilted axis. A standard map would have been too small for this map template specifically. So now we can see my expansion. So as I said, the two hardest part of this game were the wars with Shaka and with the Mongols. Shaka is always hard to deal with, especially on Deity. And especially once he gets his impies. The impy carpet of doom can be really scary in the early game. And the Mongols were tough, mostly because of their army size. And because of how much money they had. The Mongols had over 60,000 gold at one point, and combined with the fall punch, that makes some of the civilizations buy units for gold more frequently, specifically the civilizations with offense flavor at 7 or higher, and the Mongols are one of them. Almost every single civilization in this game had offense flavor at 7 or higher. Sweden was the exception. So my war with Carthage should start in some near future. Yep, this is already starting. I took Carthago Nova right here. So I'm about to take Carthage and Utique. There we go, that's Utique I believe. And that's Carthage, that's the war with Carthage over. And now I'll start pushing into the Mongolian territory. Yeah, this was the longest war of this entire game. I don't remember how many turns that was, but it spanned a few parts of the series. That's Brussels. And nuking these cities was actually quite fun as well. I was a little bit worried when the Mongols started using nukes on me. There we go. That's Karakorum mine, and this is Stockholm. And now my war with Napoleon will start in the next few turns. There we go. That was a quick blitz on Paris. That's Attila's court. And that's done. So, this was a very fun game. I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And I'll see you next time.